kaya
Enggak kaya bisa robek. Iya.
Ya tapi pokoknya
cek cek cek. Cek 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 cek
Cuk dingin.
cek cek.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's straight offside. Kubo. Cross goes in there.
Wow.
Dida deals with it effortlessly.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Can he finish?
Hey.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that was very necessary. Kubo. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's off and running. No luck with that dink over the top. Interesting ball. Oh, good read. Oh, good looking ball. Kubo. Kubo. Kubo! That's another chance. Goal! Sporting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. Now forced to...
Hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Sporting with another corner. Sporting have their second corner now. Brilliantly cut out. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. David Villa. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Valverde fiddles it through. Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gabriel with a definite foul there.
Yes.
Changes him with that pass. Now it's Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa going face to face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Sporting really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played. Busquets. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Sporting leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And it's Schneider. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zakaria. Sporting have reclaimed it. For Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Kubo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the shot!
Bisa-bisanya kosong Torres.
Taken with style. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Kubo! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, not quite. And now they can clear their lines.
For this match was 28,599.
Maradona. David Villa. It's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Foot in. That's a sharp pass. Brahim Diaz. Beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sporting perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Reinildo. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Gently done. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Roberto Carlos. Maradona. David Villa. That's headed upfield. Sporting are looking to break at pace. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back in.
Ah,
Not offside that time.
dijebak offset kah? Ya elah, kirain ada lagi di bawah.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Valverde. Valverde. Looking for the run-up. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ya.
Schneider. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Threads and the shot! Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ya,
When
habis
the
itu
manager
salah.
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Defend.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sporting go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Schneider has a shot! And that has been knocked clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri.
Ah.
We are into overtime. And it's Schneider. That's at the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
SS Lemon. Ya kok hijau sih? Putih gitu ya. Buset. Nah, ganti.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Yeah.
Sporting ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Beckham. Chance to finish.
Wih.
That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well
Ay.
played. Well stopped.
He's one-on-one. And the shot!
Ay.
And he
Kenapa
was
kamu
there
bahas
to get
ya?
a vital touch. Really looked
yeah.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot!
Gol. Asik.
Goal! Sporting! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. This is the time you need that pace.
Wah.
Belletti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Interesting ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now he's off and running.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Hullet. And it's skewed away. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Hey, passingnya.
Hullet. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely aimed pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Picks
Hey.
up brilliantly.
Itu cuk.
Decent hit. Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
Yo.
When you keep plugging away,
He's had a hit. Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to cut back. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. It's a sweet ball that. He could be in here. And he's managed to get free.
Merah
Pretty
nggak sih?
clear, it is a foul. Well, the players are flocking around their fallen colleague and they look worried.
well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is
Nggak
he?
merah dong.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Valverde. He's got away.
Ah, lambat masuk.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's Mbappe! And again.
Nice.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's been taken short. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Valenti really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Sporting have a free kick.
Wih, pinggir eh. Ngawur ngalangin kayak gitu.
Kubo. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of... Valverde! Oh,
Yeah.
Loose again! Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sporting take the lead. Now it's Valverde. In with a header!
Good, Benjamin Sesko.
Hot
Nge-push pakai akun saya. Nge-push pakai akun satunya.
Well, we've seen the
Akun
hunger to win it back and the focus to make it
Epical.
count. A very tasty combination.
Bansos. Yang ada David ya.
Sporting take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Sporting have hit a quick-fire double here and are...
Nantilah, biarkan dulu
at
seminggu.
3-1. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
Ay.
good from him.
Biarkan dulu merasakan seminggu 1900 ya.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And played it
Oh.
back swiftly. And it's Messi.
Tipsit.
And we've reached half-time.
Melihat
Well, it's hard to
nikmatnya
say
turun
whether
90.
a
Hah?
two-goal advantage
Kalau
under these
90 kan gak sekali
circumstances
main
is
turun.
decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that
Ada
degree.
yang terjun bebas ya.
Sporting head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Nanti aku mau. Kena matchmaking dark system. Akun ini juga tadi hampir kena matchmaking dark system, mau naik ke divisi 3. Dapat server Hong Kong, kocak. Enggak diklik.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Matthias Delict. Number 6, Jorginho. Coming on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 8, Rivaldo.
There's the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
Jam-jamnya pro
That
player
really well
kah?
and stopped it.
Jam-jamnya pro player nge-push.
And that's definitely not his best.
Oh, dia mainkan itunya, bullet headernya.
And here's Hullet. Beckham. And here's Messi. And here's Hullet. Hits one.
Kok bisa sih pada bengong, bola di depan mata dikejar, cuk.
Half off to a spectacular start. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively
Apa
knew
iya?
where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle,
Ay,
bicep to
Beckenbauer.
bicep. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's through here. He's found a way through. That's a corner kick.
Live chat langsung masuk di TikTok.
It's their second corner of the game.
Oh,
Oh, he had to make that.
itu
and
dia yang
he
bikin
did make it.
jaringannya
And now they can
menarik
spring
banget
out of
ya.
defense.
Jadi
No way.
gak bisa langsung dua.
He has done it.
Gak bisa langsung dua gitu. Nggak kuat PC-nya.
2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Tapi enak pakai TikTok sih, gak usah pakai green
Well,
screen.
Peter, I think the keeper
Udah ada
knew straight away he
green
was
screen
never going
bawaan.
to get to it.
Well,
Ay.
that's changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to
Ay.
convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Messi calmly anticipates. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good pressure, determined, intense. And the counter is on. Reynildo makes the interception. Valverde, good spot, he's seen the run.
Ih, Valverde keren banget
Quality
pastinya.
ball. Hullet
Udah
looks to get on the end
ke
of this.
Toni Kroos-an.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution in progress.
Ya, nyerah dong. Elga menang turnamennya Ferry Prabowo. Elga siapa? Elga siapa? Elga itu Cahya. Yang mana? Yang itu yang heart rate-nya itu apa namanya? Rusak. Orang final heart rate-nya 100. Dia 50-an loh. Bener-bener. Makin ada-ada aja konsep trio BBC lah. Gimana menjebolnya ini, backnya 5, gacor-gacor semua. Blitz curler ya. Tapi ada Beckham yang ngangen crossing manja ke Ronaldo Al Nassr. Oh gitu. Oke lah, semoga saja.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening.
Memang
The conditions
kayaknya dikasih
contributing to a
susah sih.
fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Kalau
This
mau
really
win
is
City
the place
makanya.
to be.
Mana bantal?
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride,
Langsung
the
ingin
passion,
mencoba dengan
it
Beckham
adds
kan.
to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Van der
Ui,
Ven kept
Van der
aware,
Ven.
and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Works it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. He shifted it to the flank. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kubo.
Siapa sih itu Christian tuh? Baru kali ini ketemu musuh gitu deh backnya.
Zakaria.
Aduh, buah Zakar.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having
Ngapain Van Dijk,
those games where
ya
he's
elah
shown
Van Dijk.
very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of
Jadi
the
nggak maju, kan?
extraordinary, and we've come to expect the
Zakaria.
extraordinary from him. We have Zakaria does really well to win the ball there. Reinildo.
Aduh, kok nggak kena coy.
Really well. He's gone forward.
Ya elah, dua back
And it's been shifted off it.
susah
Ronaldo
masih
unable
lurus.
to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zakaria.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement,
Mesti
but to no
banget,
avail.
masuk
This
beban.
needs something
Orang
explosive.
sama.
Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Pirlo.
Wih, Ronaldo.
Messi. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koundé has given away
Pakai
a free
acara
kick.
ke selengkat lagi kaki.
Pirlo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kubo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chance here to counter. Reinildo.
Udah.
15 minutes till half time. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Shapes to
Ini bisa-bisanya melewati para back. Gambar sticknya hiasan doang. Hah? Oh iya. Sengaja biar nggak ketahuan ngecitnya.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Astaga, passingnya. Ntar berarti baik.
Sporting have fired themselves in front.
Dihilangin sekali ya.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hey.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kubo.
Panjangnya kaki master
Nicely weighted
Pirlo.
ball. He's got away. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. Totti. It's Totti!
Ih, untung pelan.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Pirlo. That is good alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Totti. Oh, he's been caught on it.
Ini aku bencinya. Ih, banyak pemain pada bengong semua depan bola.
It'll be a throw-in.
Ih, aneh, nggak mau dong. Kadang ada, kadang hilang. Udahlah.
And here's Totti. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Sporting head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great ball, has a go! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's following up!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave.
Van Dijk, gak usah maju Van Dijk. Kembali ke posisimu Van Dijk.
Until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ai.
Valverde!
Gimang.
Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gila Messi-nya benar-benar.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Benar-benar dikurung. Dapat bola langsung sikat.
Sporting are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Gitu.
Zakaria.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players are dropping
Aduh,
back.
tadi lari terus loh
And
padahal
that
apa
means just one thing,
ngerem.
I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Fiddles it through. Well, now here's a good back.
Ada aja kipernya ngapain keluar. Padahal diem di tempat doang dapat loh itu.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Padahal yang perlu di start itu pas dia selebrasi.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Kalau pas apa namanya proses cetak gol itu yang penting sebenarnya.
Kumo! Loose now, they want to get it back. And again.
Aduh.
Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Reynildo gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Sporting suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Sumpah dah, kenapa sih Van Dijk ini suka maju-maju gak jelas.
Ronaldo. That's a nicely measured pass.
That's what has to be done now.
Gabut banget lu.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break.
Astaga.
He's given and the shot.
Iya kan, gak jelas lo back-backnya.
Back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yang pengen dilihat replaynya Bung, bukan selebrasimu.
Duly punished.
Ah, goblok sumpah dah.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets his pass away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ya Allah, masih nggak.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Ya Allah.
And he's heaved it away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Christian Musquera.
Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ele.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stamina siapa udah?
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, David.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ah!
Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Anjir, panjangnya kakinya Tony. Adam.
Messi has found the net here, of course.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And in Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception.
Knocking bang.
Drives it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We are into stoppage time. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. There's the shot!
Ah!
Oh no, what has happened here? Has another goal!
Menolak imbang.
He's done it! Late in the day!
Coba David masukin. David nggak dimasukin dia karena nggak GP ya.
His position was perfect. The invitation
Udah lah,
was
apa
there
lagi di
for him,
star gini.
and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Emang rasanya gimana gitu ya? Pakai squad GP ngalahin squad top up. Ayo mau ngapain ayo, udahlah, cukup aja. Gila dong. Iya ngambek.
Sporting. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sporting pull
Furuhashi,
through. Sometimes by hook,
Furuhashi.
sometimes by crook, but that
Yes.
needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Michaelnya AFK ya 4.5.
So a dramatic game decided.
Ampun dong, Michaelnya AFK itu memang Michael yang benar-benar Michael. Akankah WS masih berlanjut? Sudah bagus habis net. Kok jadi ngepush? Bak sistem dimulai. Cari musuhnya agak lama. Oh ini. Derby.
Sistem dimulai. Angry Bird. FC. Gas.
Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So that's got things underway. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's through the middle.
Wah.
Chance here to counter.
Lo. Bisa ketinggalan lari.
Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluff the finish.
Lagi
Yeah,
gawangnya
the ball in there was
diberkati.
simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Bisa tiang.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. David Villa. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Beckham.
Wow.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good strength. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Bisanya bolanya kayak gitu.
Patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kubo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the flag has stayed down. That's very neat. I won't cut out no margin for error there at all.
He's got to make this nice and quick.
Pass is just off target. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
They want to make the most of this turnover. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gak diapa-apain
Happy with
dong.
that one.
Kocak, ngapain sih?
Neymar.
Ada DMF
Be
loh.
quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. David Villa!
Gitu banget passingnya aneh.
There is the breakthrough.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paling aneh passingnya.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. He's done it again.
This is promising. Neymar. Ljungberg.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dah.
Oh, this looks sharp. Works it forward. Zakaria. Wan-Bissaka. Zakaria. Passes short and sharp. Great chance!
Ya elah kayak gitu gak gol.
Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space. Header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Astaga.
Fiddles it through.
Wait.
Valverde.
Sporting truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beckham demonstrating his defensive
sisanya
quality
kayak
there.
gitu. Dibuka aja terus.
He might be in here. Big chance. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's headed upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambil coy.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Zakaria.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's gone forward.
Ya Allah, kontrolnya kayak gitu. Takut rusak kubu.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
Ya elah, AFK aja lama banget loh ngambil bolanya.
you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kocak.
He's going for goal. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Time and again they are repelled. Beckham. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ljungberg. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Wih, tutup, bay. Ya elah, Van Dijk badan lu besar loh, ketemu David Villa kok terlempar gitu. Ayolah. Nah, astaga.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Tentang GP gini
Well,
amat.
entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means the keeper
Di
is
sini
well
diam
and
aja
truly
dapat bola lo.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking.
He's gone for goal.
Dah.
Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Reinildo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zakaria.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ada masih posisi kayak gitu bisa seakurat ini.
Ljungberg! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No way. Has a shot.
Ya Allah.
Oh, glorious! That is a special one. He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely
Gara-gara
that
ngapain
settles
Michael
it.
tadi.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I
Jadi
think
AFK beneran
it was a
kita
fine
kan.
drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
3-0. He rises.
Kena tiang nggak tuh?
Bellingham, nicely spread. And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot.
Ambil, bisa yuk. Dua lagi.
Right back within touch. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It is a corner, good chance. Beckham standing over it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sporting will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this.
Ya elah, sempat kena steal.
That is one way to stop him.
Dasar guide. Lah,
Just about up to 75 minutes. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game. He's looking to set free a runner. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. A searching ball that into space. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Interesting ball. Sporting finding their passes.
hey.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance!
Oke, satu lagi.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Satu gol harus diganti. Kayaknya sudah.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Menolak
For
kalah,
me,
menolak
this
kalah.
was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's
Menolak kalah.
Really well
Guys.
goal. Sporting are all square.
Menolak imbang.
yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Menolak imbang. Yuk, bangun yuk, bangun yuk.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stuff.
Menolak imbang.
Incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Full defend.
Sporting complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter,
Set lah,
I'm really not going to
Sid.
stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Kemana? Jauh sekali.
Well read, nice interception.
Ya elah.
Brahim Diaz.
Is it?
No, he's not getting past him there.
Oh, great play.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Colok matanya sih.
Pedri.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Oh, he's been caught now. Real chance.
Aduh, pas di kiper sih.
McAllister.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
That is good alertness.
Ya,
spot, he's seen the
lari
run.
bawa ujung.
And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely
Lagi-lagi ke
to squeeze the
permusuh
win out of a
ke
draw.
4.5.
Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
Juga AFK Van
And
Dijk.
this has been great staying power.
Strikernya doang benar. Oke. 9 lagi. 9 kali menang lagi. Los. I see.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk with the clearance. Good effort from distance.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Yeah, terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seemed to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players in the side due to his harrying and winning the ball back. Jobs not always appreciated, but have to be done.
Yeah, a shining example for anyone who aspires to play in his sort of position.
Loh,
Now it's Guti. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Astagfirullah.
And here's Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dixon. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through.
Ah!
Brilliant interception. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Torres. And that's put paid to a promising move. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Gitu dong bisa
The referee
dipanggil.
has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Goals!
Padahal tidak usah diambil itu gol loh. Gol Araujo di maling, jir. Iya, iya, iya.
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Darren Fletcher. Irwin. Wan-Bissaka and Kubo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Kubo.
Ah,
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder
tidak
there.
tembus ya,
and
1-2.
evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Valverde running with the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Keenakan
Gilberto
lari.
Silva. Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Now the
Benjamin Sesko.
mistake.
No mistake.
And they're at it again.
It's
It's double
double
quick
quick
time.
time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Guti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Guti going face to face with his great rival. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played back in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's through now. Is he a great hit?
Masuk. Ya,
That was superb goalkeeping.
tamat
I think he's done
banget.
great
Itu
there,
harusnya
both
passing
reading it and
cuy,
dealing with
Valverde.
it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ya.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Dixon. Messi. Spread out to the left. He shifted it to the flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Maradona. Gilberto Silva.
There will be 1 minute.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, super find. He's been picked out. Decent hit!
Yo.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Sporting produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sporting
Hit.
control at
Ih,
half
makanya
time.
sih itu.
So we're just settling back into this second half. This is promising. Sporting finding their passes. Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ah,
Has a look and plays it forward. Gilberto Silva. Baresi. Reinildo. For Valverde. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kubo. Chance here to counter.
ah.
Maradona. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Sporting with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Fernando Torres.
Kenapa ah?
Now it's Guti.
Kocak banget.
Ya Allah, tabrak aja semuanya, tabrak.
Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Torres. And here's Torres. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ya elah, kena cungkil nggak tuh?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Darren Fletcher. Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Fletcher. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sit.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time.
Ya elah, tipis aja Sit.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Araujo, who does have an assist.
Ya elah, nggak sampai tendangannya. Ih, kosong banget tuh. GG. Ben. Nih.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Brahim Diaz. Foot in.
Kena tabrak nggak?
Looking for options for movement.
Bisa-bisanya.
And Stoichkov! Oh, good looking ball.
Pinggir.
And it's Guti.
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Del Piero. Now it's Stoichkov.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Brahim Diaz. Great ball, and he's in here. No way through, so chance.
Yo,
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain
Gol
goes
gratis,
with
gol
it, and I
gratis.
think that's happened in this case.
Gol gratis. Oke.
They are rampant. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz.
Brahim
Ini
Diaz!
keren.
Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Sporting are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Irwin
Ya kocak
just want
video
to stand
kocak.
firm and defend it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Lagi-lagi
This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yuk, 8 lagi yuk. Ya nggak gitulah, masa lawannya di BISA 1 sih. Banyak sih emang kalau menang poinnya. Sistem Konami.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. He's had it nicked away.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can
Buset.
produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Jauhnya.
Really well to win the ball there. Now it's Valverde. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And here's the chance to counter. Seedorf. Drogba. Look at the shot, goal! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Kubo. Kubo!
Get Kubo!
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Kubo, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Seedorf. Drogba.
Apa itu? Bangke lah passingnya. Passing lari semua anjir.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Indonesia take the lead. Vieira.
Hey.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zakaria moved on forwards.
Salah dong.
For Valverde. Kubo. Excellent chance there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is just caressing the ball.
Nggak mau dong.
Kubo cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kaka. Nicely worked.
Kenapa ya backnya suka banget maju-maju gak jelas. Ditinggalin terus tuh strikernya.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing a run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Maju lagi, maju ya nggak dapat.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they
Tolong
wanted
lah sih,
to do.
ini kalah sudah sih. Masih aja musuhnya dikasih penalti.
Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Ini amat main pakai player GP.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head.
Van Dijk.
Precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Azar. Drogba. It's Drogba.
Iya enak banget lu one-to-one tuh kayak gitu.
Oh, rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be.
Lihat.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be
Dibiarin
showing his
sama Van
stature
Dijk,
with every goal.
kocak bener, heran.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zakaria. Kubo. For Valverde. And it's Lam. Azar.
Azat.
Refused to be outdone there.
Passing peleng Zakaria.
Vieira. And it's Azar.
Ada.
Azar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass.
Tendang kayak gitu aja nggak jauh loh.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Gini amat nggak dibolehin WS sampai 15.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Zakaria. Azar. That's been cut out. Well played.
One,
Valverde.
2. Alah.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Sadar bos, bukan Drogba bos.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Nedved.
1, 2.
Well, that's beautifully
Otak
weighted.
backnya.
It's Drogba! Zakaria. For Valverde. And it's played forward.
Lari ke belakang musuh.
Good read. And the shot! They've scored!
Ya, nggak apa lah. Biar nggak kebantai-bantai banget.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence
Ya,
then,
bisa,
but the
bisa.
timing
10 kali
was
lagi yuk.
pretty much perfect.
Sporting playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And that
Aduh.
interception was most necessary.
Aduh.
He read that really well and stopped it. Sporting are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Bisa-bisanya transparan dan akuntabel gitu ya.
Presumably for offside. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nedved. Lam.
Nedved.
Kubo. Zakaria.
Lambatnya passing. Sempat
And it's
diserobot.
Azar. And that has left him in a heap.
Dasar Hazard.
Surely a foul. Free kick.
Hazard.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ya, paling ngeliat header kan.
Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ya ilah sih.
Looking for
Aduh, kena wantu mulu.
Great finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them...
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal.
Pak.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Lambat cuy.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Apa lu pin?
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the
He's
keeper tried to
falling.
put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Alan. gitu.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Sporting perhaps wondering what he's...
Woi.
No, not quite.
Oh,
Hoeneß put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pedri. Little pass back.
ya elah
No way
passingnya
through. And the
melambai
counter
banget.
is on. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Bullet! And it's in.
The keeper deserves some.
Nggak ada yang bisa datangin larinya cepet banget Titan.
Sporting making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Masih aja.
Become a case of men against boys.
Oke.
Now it's Messi.
Really has the confidence and skill.
Buset, sekali ngejar 3.
Support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Sporting disappointing in the end
Benar-benar Seskoy dijaga turun ya.
urgency.
Ronaldinho. He's
Patah
making a
hiburan
real
terus.
surge on the left.
Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Oh, he's
Ya elah.
disappointed with that.
Sambil lari ke belakang aja bisa ngeblok tuh. Sih.
Sporting are looking to break up pace. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That is a brilliant... Can he put it away? No mistake!
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Terlaluan
Still
tuh
trying to
Mas.
make a game of this.
Wan-Bissaka. Now Foden. Zirkzee.
Zirkzee.
Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Interesting ball.
Oh, habis staminanya.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Terlalu lari Mas.
Rodri.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. Oh, well
Aduh,
played.
Foden.
That has snuffed out the danger.
Hullet.
Apa itu?
Early ball out from the back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zirkzee. Foden. Wan-Bissaka could try cutting inside here.
Aduh, Pedri.
And that will be it. Sporting cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling,
Nomor punggung
at times
Foden banget
unplayable,
tuh.
who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Terbaik
There
ya.
was a distinct lack of clarity.
Minusnya 25. Lawannya lo divisi 1 sih. Shit lagi. Konami. Gak bisa dikurangin gitu minusnya. Lawan Chelsea. Waduh, sampai salah.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Kubo. Taken back almost at once. Gets his pass and the
Aduh,
finish!
kok pelan sekali.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Kubo. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Kena tiang nggak tuh?
And he goes cross-field. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi.
Valverde. Sporting are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Foot in.
Pedri.
He's in space and looking for options.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Over it comes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Duh, jauhnya.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the
Anjir.
easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dybala, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Pedri has given away a
Pelanggaran
free
sih.
kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Pecah bin strike di 7 ya. Di 8.
Zakaria. Nice bit of trickery.
Nggak disuting langsung. Trot.
Dybala. Played out towards the right wing.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kubo. Kubo!
Aduh, ada badannya dong, ngalangin.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in.
Kubo. Nice Kubo.
Oh, Sporting!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Van Dijk, kebiasaan Van Dijk ikut maju.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No, he's not going any further than that.
Balas lah kalau pelanggaran.
And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. Dybala. Time and again they are repelled. Driving forward. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Messi. Kimmich. Pedri.
Dybala.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tendangan membelah lautan.
Good driving run.
Kubo! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Wih.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior
Kenapa sih?
finds himself offside.
Oh, set. Iya aja sih.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Sporting come in, having established
Hey!
where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Sporting really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Sporting have the chance to go the other way.
Mari.
And it's just the keeper to beat.
Ya Allah, passingnya
Danger is averted.
manja banget tuh.
Messi.
Tahu gitu tadi syuting sendiri sih.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Kocok lah.
Kimmich.
Striker nggak pedean.
Safi Sali. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And it's Dybala. Pass is just off target. Up towards the front line. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Dybala.
And he's had it nicked away. Valverde. Zakaria.
Kok dibalikin lagi sih?
Messi.
Oh, that's nice.
Offset mes.
And the assistant referee
Oh,
rightly
yes,
gives him
yes.
offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mintanya nggak gitu passingnya
Wan
dong.
Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that.
Sit.
In with the challenge.
Aduh, wasit.
Well
Yeah,
timed,
you-
excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Chelsea can breathe again.
Eeh.
Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ayo Wan Bissaka, posmu jadi
He is
tinggal.
through here. Chance.
Tangkap. Oke.
He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Sporting looking to pass their way through. No, he's not getting past him there.
Gue pengen bahas
Over to the
kita
left.
nampaknya.
There they go, hunting again.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Número 17. Número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Busquets. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Sporting are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Sporting
Ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ribéry.
Ah,
Great work on the overlap. He has found a way through.
tangkap. Oke.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dapat. Nggak dapet. Yes.
Brahim Diaz.
Aduh, tackle dong.
And
Shooting
that would
tackle.
have been game, set and match.
Brahim Diaz really thought he'd scored to
Aduh,
settle this
headingnya
contest,
kejauhan,
and he's struggling
Mamang.
to believe being denied.
And here's Ribéry. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. And they're quick to get it back.
Sporting moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ruben Diaz.
Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Interesting ball.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Pedri.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Any reflections on what you've seen?
Dulu gimana ya, lupa juga. Isi dulu.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Hey,
Oh, that's fabulous.
Abang
He's
marah
cleared
sih.
it out of harm's way. Threads one in. David Villa. No, it's not getting there. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
Coy,
it.
kok pasnya dibalikin
And
lagi.
here's Nunez. Now the finish!
Tumpul lah.
Decent enough try.
Snyder usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
The most accurate pass. Darwin. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable.
Nice,
One of
Ray.
Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Nunez. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, important interception. Zakaria.
Sang balik.
Look and place it forward. He is through here.
Ah! Bisa lewat.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the
Let's
more
roll.
attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Chance!
Nice.
Sporting! And Sporting score first.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vardiol. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham. Vardiol. Beckham. It's Schneider. And it's Conte. Here's Zakaria. He's in a great position. He can get that clear. Reinildo. Van der Ven. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Adams cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Belletti. Half an hour played now. So what can they make of this?
Ah, pasti
David
tidak
Villa.
sampai.
Nunez gets into some space. David Villa. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Now this could be a chance. Played back in.
Sporting can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kurang lebar.
And here's Nunez. He's had it taken off him. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
He's in a good position here. And the finish!
Ah!
Now that is commitment to
Masih
the
jadi
cause.
musuh.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Kebanyakan.
Valverde!
Lengket.
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham, passing is crisp and sharp.
Gak sampai dong.
Fiddles it
Ya
through.
elah.
David Villa!
Kubo.
Let's ball. Nah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through.
Alah lah.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Sporting leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Adams makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Schneider.
Schneider.
There's the shot!
Good run, lovely
Bisa-bisanya lo
take, but that is where it
passing-passingnya.
stopped.
It's easy to
Bikin
say
back
it,
melongo.
but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Real chance!
Bola di mana? Pada lari kemana? Kocak bener.
That is good alertness.
Kubo.
Beckham. David Villa. Chance here to counter. To Beckham. Darwin.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And the counter is on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Look, it's a run defence is disliked, but the timing has to be spot on.
Corner number 2 then.
Gak disambar
And now
dong.
they can spring out of defence.
Sambar lah.
Darwin. And Guardiola.
Van Dijk mundur, Van Dijk. Lupa posisinya apa.
Here. Now it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Woi.
Gets over and intercepts. Oh, good-looking ball. David Villa. And it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz.
Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Oh, it's come loose. Interesting ball.
Ah.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Darwin. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Nunez.
Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ari.
And here's the chance to counter.
Trupas sa kureng.
Sporting leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. David Villa.
And here's Nunez.
And that has been cut short. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, a delicate step through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's intervened well there. Brahim Diaz. Valverde.
Ah.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot!
Oh.
And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. How very smart, he just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So there's going to be another change here. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. It's Drogba!
Ay.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, sweet feet.
Hey.
He was alert to it. Chipped through. And he was quick to react. And we're done. Sporting are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their
Terbaya.
control.
20 lagi yuk. 19 lagi, 19 lagi.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, so with
Chance!
Nice, Takebusa Kubo.
Sporting! And Sporting score first!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great defending, strong and determined.
And that's
Nice
the end
one,
of that.
Rob.
It all started well enough.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Kebanyakan lari.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's
Ui.
a contest to keep an eye on.
Anjir, Bobby.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. And he's managed to get free.
Hey, shit.
Valverde has got himself a free kick.
Kartu lah.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Great strike!
Tidak
And the
gerak,
keeper's
man.
equal
Orang kirain
to it.
gerak.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka. Quarter of an hour played. Sporting leading here thanks
Nice,
to that
Zakar.
early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kubo. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rodri with a definite foul there. Oh, he's taken it.
Ya?
Sporting are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That has been cut short. And now the breakaway. Diaby. Now that's well seen too. Kubo. Valverde. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yo.
Diaby. And it's Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ah, offside nih.
Caught offside that time.
Ya, aduh, boleh.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And he was quick to react. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Messi. Maradona. Valverde. And he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Costa Curta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubo. Fired the
Aduh,
ball
pelan
not
banget
quite
passingnya.
right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe, looking for options for movement.
Kubo is onto this.
Gede.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not
Bisa-bisanya nggak pelanggaran sih, dipukul kepalanya sih.
facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Lah,
Engages
baliknya
and
lebih
forces
kocak.
him off the ball. Mbappe, well timed, excellent interception. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Valverde. Maradona.
Sekejap hilang loh.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through there. Valverde. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Mbappe.
Beda.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's headed upfield. Oh, red, nice interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Valverde. And Wan-Bissaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, good read. Rodri.
Might want to be careful there.
Loh,
And it's Bernardo Silva.
loh.
Messi. Can he finish?
Bisa-bisanya nggak keblok passingnya.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity. Sporting have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Iniesta. Bernardo Silva. Iniesta. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, played right into his... Haaland!
Ya nggak
Oh,
gitu
the ball's run
dong.
loose here. Now that is commitment to the
Tiba-tiba
cause.
syuting aja.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And here's Maradona. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great hit! It's loose and it's Maradona! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that
Hey.
is a nice touch. Van Dijk makes the interception. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when
Yeah.
defending at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kubo aimed beyond the defence.
Offside.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's tidy. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Valverde.
Kok pakai kiri, kenoknya juga nggak
He's missed,
keluar.
but not by that far.
Valverde just can't be faulted
Hey.
for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that's been
Ah!
driven in.
Pakai dikontrol segala.
Nicely weighted ball.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Ya, ganti pemain dulu ya. Dah, udah ganti semua nih.
Sporting making another change here. A couple of changes here and interesting ones.
Well, it's quite a change in tactics and approach. It's now just about trying to see this one out. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Some really good ball movement.
Anjing.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Maradona. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. What a throw in. Posh. Sporting leading here by this
Aduh,
still
passingnya.
precarious 1-0 margin. Haaland!
Ya Allah, tendangannya sliding loh itu. Bisa-bisanya.
The understanding between those two
Tendangannya
plays a big part in
sliding,
that,
kiper
and
aneh,
releasing the
kiper
wrong
aneh.
side proved the key ingredient.
Berburu.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen.
Ya, dua aja passing-passingan situ kalian.
Really well and stopped it.
Ih, Messi kayak telek sumpah. Halo.
It's Maradona!
Ya kali.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that header went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Menolak timbang.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Astaga, passing apa itu?
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, super ball.
Sit!
And the flag
Astaga, bagusnya.
He's heaved it away.
Ini.
Bernardo Silva. Wan-Bissaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive, or...
Sudah saja live-nya ya.